Ukrainian's military has accused Russia of launching an intercontinental ballistic missile, ICBM, in an attack on the city of Dnipro. The Air Force did not disclose the missile type, and CNN has been unable to verify the claim. A Western official later stated that it was a ballistic missile, though not an ICBM, leaving the exact nature of the missile in question. The incident marks a significant escalation amidst growing tensions, with Ukraine claiming successful interception of other Russian missiles using its patriotic air defense systems. The use of an ICBM, if confirmed, would be a first in the conflict, prompting serious international scrutiny. Ukraine has reportedly fired British-French-made Storm Shadow missiles at targets inside Russia for the first time, following its first use of US-made ATACMS long-range missiles earlier this week. The strikes represent a pivotal movement in the conflict as Ukraine expands its military capabilities with Western-supplied weaponry. The U.S. Embassy in Kiev has reopened following temporary closure prompted by disinformation about an imminent airstrike on the city. Ukraine accused Russia of orchestrating a physiological attack by spreading false warnings to disrupt operations and instill fear. The United States has announced a $275 million aid package for Ukraine. This package includes ammunitions for HIMARS systems, artillery and mortar rounds, and unmanned aerial systems, drones, anti-armor weapons, chemical, biological, and nuclear protective gear. Notably, this includes anti-personnel landmines for the first time, reflecting a major policy shift. Dnipro is under siege as you listening to this. Dnipro, an essential transportation and logistic hub, has been a frequent target for Russian attacks. Recent strikes have damaged residential areas and public infrastructure, including a rehabilitation center for people with disabilities. 2 injuries were reported, but no facilities were confirmed. Now, as we are going on with this, military analysts suggest that Russian potential use of an ICBM may be a deliberate signal to deter Ukraine and its Western allies from further escalation. Experts emphasize that while the missile was not a nuclear, the physiological impact and strategic implications are significant. Retired U.S. Major General Mark Mackley suggested that targeting Dnipro might be a warning that Kiev itself could be next, especially following Ukraine's use of Western missiles within Russian territory. The Kremlin has remained silent on the ICBM accusation, referring inquiries to the Russian military. Russia officials confirmed shooting down 2 Storm Shadow missiles and multiple drones, acknowledging Ukraine's intensified use of Western-supplied weapons. Russia has reportedly updated its nuclear doctrine, lowering a threshold for its use. This development comes as Western countries authorize Ukraine's use of long-range missiles, marking a significant shift in the dynamics of the conflict. The conflict continues to evolve with increasingly advanced weaponry and new strategies on both sides. The international community is closely monitoring these developments, which could have far-reaching geopolitical consequences. Now, key questions here remain. While the reports of ICBM usage remain unverified, questions linger regarding the exact missile type of impact and the implications for global security. As the conflict intensifies, as the conflict intensifies, the potential for underscores the urgent need for diplomatic rescue. Thank you for watching, and we will be following this developing story. Don't forget to subscribe if this is your first time here, and hit the notifications bell.